The Law and Order star you forgot played Anne Hathaway's on-screen romance. One of Anne Hathaway's earliest on-screen love interests has become a huge Law and Order star. Most of Hathaway's characters have been involved in sweet, aspirational, or utterly tragic on-screen romances. And while conveying such a wide spectrum of strong emotions has likely put her through the emotional ringer, she did get something out of the deal. In the Princess Diaries movies, she pursued on-screen relationships with Robert Schwartzman and Chris Pine. In The Devil Wears Prada, she was involved in a relationship with Adrian Greiner. Years later, Hathaway linked up with Chris Pratt, Steve Carell, and Jake Gyllenhaal for Bride Wars, Get Smart, and Love and Other Drugs, respectively. And honestly, she has a few more fabulous leading men in her past as well. Hathaway's most recent leading man is Jeremy Strong, who co-starred with her in 2022's Armageddon Time. During an interview with People, Hathaway spoke proudly about working with her on-screen husband. "I think that because we were friends, we both felt a real ease for forgetting each other," she said. "So it's that great feeling that you have when you're with a scene partner and you just step off a really high cliff together at the same time." Years earlier, Hathaway shared a similar fondness for another leading man, who eventually made big waves on Law and Order. Hugh Dancy is the prince from Enchanted. Much of the current generation knows Hugh Dancy from Law and Order, where he plays Nolan Price, the Manhattan District Attorney. However, Dancy also once played Anne Hathaway's prince in Enchanted, a modern fairy tale centering on a cursed princess. According to fandom, Dancy played Prince Charmant, a humble royal who appreciated how unimpressed Hathaway's character was in him. At the time, Dancy was 29, playing opposite Hathaway, who's 8 years younger, and though he'd already proved his worth within the drama genre, he wasn't against joining a fairy tale. "I enjoyed doing something that was going to be lighthearted," shared Dancy with the Eagle Online in 2004. "We were never really thinking, 'Oh, this is for kids.' On the whole, we were just trying to make it fun." Dancy enjoyed the off-screen antics as well. According to Hathaway's 2004 Black Film interview, they bonded through lots of late-night drinking sessions. She also opened up about their leisure activities in an interview with Live About. "It's impossible to completely match Hugh drink for drink. The guy can go, but I definitely developed a taste for Guinness when I was there, which was unusual for me. But I figure when in Rome or Ireland," revealed Hathaway when questioned about their drinking spree in Ireland. However, they also found common ground through old films, a lot of Katharine Hepburn, Spencer Tracy films, and Roman Holiday. Hugh Dancy fondly remembers his time on Enchanted. In 2022, Dancy spoke with Access Hollywood and shared some rather chipper thoughts about his involvement with the project. "I loved making the film. It was one of the rare occasions where the experience of making the film was as fun as, I think, the finished product is." Dancy also fondly recalled having younger fans who would come up to me and get freaked out. "And then now I get freaked out because those tiny kids have all grown up, and it's very upsetting to me." Surprisingly, Dancy's own children haven't experienced the magical film, although he assured the reporter that it was on the list. Hathaway also shared Dancy's appreciation of the film's young viewers. During an interview with Phase 9, Hathaway spoke about a child who'd said that she had been waiting her whole life to meet me. She added, "It is great to know that this film and other films that I have done have had such an effect on kids." During the same interview, Dancy remarked, "Kids can be very endearing. What a prince.